Yeah, dig. We out here in the shack once again. Dang on, boys. Oh, I had to go out after I got back. When I got out of the gym or whatever, I had to run up the road, fill my prescription, and then we got back down here. The old lady got me one of them tavern pizzas from Pizza Hut. That shit was alright. I mean, it's like basically just a flatbread, I guess. Or I mean, a flatbread. Fuck. A thin crust, I guess. I don't know. Or the old lady couldn't find it, and she just got me a. I guess I don't know. It's a real thin crust pizza though. That's usually the way I like my pizza anyway. But yeah. But luckily, we got on back to the crib here with our prescription capped out. I used to get Cap Junkie a good bit. Like Cap Junkie was one of the ones that we've had a bunch of times. Let's see if we can find it, Don. Let's see if we can find one. I used to keep these things on there, man. But there's Pink Runts right there. ICC, Black Truffle, Oregon Diesel, Monkey, Mendo Breath, Black Diamond Runts. Let's see, it might be on the other one, man. Ice Cream, Portland, Oregon. Super Cream, Gelano. Shit, man. Cap Junkie right there. Cap Junkie. I told you I'd had it before. This is capped out, so it's a strain off of, one of them's Cap Junkie and one's something else. But hey, Katie Frizzle, good to see you. Good to see you. We just figured we'd do a little evening show here, hangout show. You know what I mean? We ain't done one in like 2 or 3 days. The first day, I was just taking the day off because it was Wednesday. The second day, my son came by, and then last night, me and the old lady went on a little date night type gimmick, man. It took me forever to get over that, dude. It was damn near 4 or 5 o'clock today before I started feeling right again. That damn stupid margaritas or the tacos I bought last night at the little Mexican place we went to, they was little margaritas too, like in a glass like that. They weren't big. Smacked me up, man. My stomach was wrecked, puking and carrying on this morning. But the dude talked me into it. He said that capped out's new. I said, what? They do. Christopher Russell, good to see you. He talked me into getting that cap junkie or capped out. Come on, man, don't spam the chat, man. You just got here. I dig you came by, man. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you dropping the chat and supporting the channel, interacting with the channel, but you can't just keep saying the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean? Not trying to be a dick or nothing. But we keep having people come in and they say hi a million times, even after I've said, like, what's up, man? And then they just keep saying hi. Like this morning, I had to knock somebody out of the chat or whatever. Oh, man. Christopher Russell. Yeah, man, you have to check the channel out, man. Hang out. You know what I mean? Check out the kid. See what it's about, man. Peruse the channel. Watch some videos. Yeah, dig. Yeah, no, it ain't no big deal, Katie. I was just trying to stop it before it got too carried away, you know what I mean? It'd be getting on everybody's nerves in the chat, you hear me? Compound interest. Good to see you, dog. We up in here chilling, man. Just doing a little afternoon kick it. You know what I mean? We ain't done a kick it show in about 3 or 4 days, so I figured we jump on here, man. Just hang out, kick it, see what was going on in the world, man. See what y'all's up to, what y'all been looking at. Peruse the channel. That's right, buddy. $10 words. long story short, dude talked me into it, man. And usually when you get those Steel Boys, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you making a chat, supporting the channel. Usually when you get the prepackaged deals, man, it's not like everybody hates them. Like, I don't care neither way, man, really, to be honest with you, because either way, it's like, luck of the draw type shit, But a lot of people don't like the prepackaged deals because once you get accustomed to something, like back in the day before they started doing these again, they would like pull the jar out and you could pick which ones you wanted. You know what I mean? Adam, fall on Corcoran. I don't know, dog. I don't watch it. I don't know who Jim Hopper is, but appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you for making the chat. Crispy Bacon, Pulp Fiction, one of the best movies ever. I mean, it's got so many good catchphrases. It's got so many good parts to it. So many parts you can go back and watch. All that, dog. But USA all day, 1776. You heard me? The bicentennial. Anyway, it's always luck of the draw whether, your sack's been curated, by you picking them from that jar or whatever, still only what's left in the jar, you know what I mean? So, when they pre-package it or whatever, or somebody puts the bag together in the back, doesn't really bother me either way, but this time, dude, I couldn't even fit them. Look, bro, I couldn't even fit it in there, dog. The bud was so big, I couldn't even get it in there, dog. What? I know it. Thing was big as my hand, like that, dude. I was like, shit, dude. Score. I hate when we get little bitty buds, man. I hate that, dude. I mean, I don't mind if you get smalls, if you pay for smalls, but you know what I mean? It sucks when you get smalls and you pay for, just Reggie Price, man. That sucks. But yeah, no, we got hooked up and it just dropped here recently. Let's see when it said it was packaged. What date it was packaged on. 11/28. Damn, dog. Freshy fresh. Freshy fresh. You heard? Big Willie. Big dog style out here, you dig? Besides that, though, I've been looking around, chilling. Oh, yeah. That's what I've been saying, dog. Like, the 90s is the best. Unfortunately, there ain't been a whole lot of good media, to be honest with you. Hit and miss here and there, dog. No, I don't music, but if you keep scrolling, man, I'm sure you'll find one if you want one, dog. If you're into that type of thing, cousin, just keep on strolling the YouTube streets. You'll find one. It's a strange, that's a strange question to ask somebody, like, as soon as you meet them too, like, we was out on the street or whatever, say, hey, what's up, man? And then you said, do you date men? That's fucking weird, dude. Just to come in and ask somebody a question like that, man. You know what I mean? It's just fucking weird. Like, y'all both have some other thing. That's the same thing. Like, y'all be doing this shit. Y'all kids, you fetuses out here, y'all be doing shit like too crazy, man. Like, when you take it like too far, like homophobic, you almost like kind of seem like, you're trying to hide something. Just saying. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you want to be in the closet, that's fine. I ain't mad at nobody for whatever they do. It ain't got fucking nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I'm over here living a whole different life. Persona, good to see you. Thanks for supporting the channel. ¿Cómo estás? I don't know. I can't. I got such small Spanish, man. Such little Spanish. Like, I only know, like, cuss words and how to, like I've said before. But Josh Gosnell, good to see you, dog. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you in the chat. I got two buds like that too, man. I got two buds that was like almost the whole size of my hand. I was happy. I was like, damn, dog. They messed up. Somebody's going to be back there like, man, I was saving that, dog. You gave that away, man. That was mine. I was saving that. I had it set aside. I'd already squeezed on that bag, man. There was some big ones in there. God dang it. But no, man, some real nice, good sized bugs, man. Hopefully we don't screw ourselves up again and run out. But Smokey, good to see you, dog. Stopping by, bro. I've had a couple people asking me about our song, dog. Well, your song, really. It's not my song. I made the music video. I just put the little videos to it. You know what I mean? So me saying our song's kind of fucking taking a little bit of credit for something I didn't do. You know what I mean? So everybody be giving me props on that song, dog. I appreciate you letting me have that, and I appreciate you letting me use it however I want, even though I didn't really ask. But I dig it, man. It works good, dude. Perfect. Got a nice little intro part too, you know what I mean? It works out perfect for all the little food reviews and stuff, man. All that. Strong family in the house. Chill Guy Edits. Haven't you been here before? Oh yeah, I remember the avatar. I think you asked me a question last time. I don't watch football though, dude. That's the only thing, man. Dang, man. I don't know who's playing right now. I don't know who's in the playoffs or you know what I'm saying, man? Dang it, man. That sucks, dude. He was fitting to make a video. I don't like the NFL. I don't watch it, man. I think the Oregon Ducks are doing good though, right? Like they was like kind of like a oh man, the Beard Father. Absolutely, he does. Jesus is good, man. Absolutely, he loves us all, man. He saves, absolutely. If you ask him, take him as your savior, then he will. That's what they say. That's what they say. Yeah, but pretty happy with my purchase anyway. For once. I was getting pretty upset with our food reviews, as a matter of fact, dude. Those two bad reviews in a row, man. Whew. Brother. Was it? Oh, well, there you have it, man. See, I don't know shit, dog. You dig? Dominic! Hey, man. What's up with Big Weavy, man? I was talking about it this morning, man. Like, every time I see you, I forget to ask you, man. Have you talked to Big Cuz in the last little bit, man? I've heard some disturbing rumors, to say the least. I've heard some disturbing rumors. I would like to have them dispelled. You know, I'm worried about the kid. I'm worried about Big Cuz. You hear me? He disappeared from the tubes. I talked to him after that. I ain't talked to him in probably about a month or so. Or better. Maybe 2-3 months now. Hey, what's up, Joey? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping back by. Another person that we might be able to see. If anybody's heard from Big Weavy, Big Cuz, Big Weavis. I've heard some disturbing rumors, and I would rather have them dispelled than to find them true. And like I said, I need to do it. I haven't done it yet. It's just been busy, man, and I get fucking where I keep forgetting, man. But I think I'm gonna kick him a couple bucks. I don't like to hear that, man. I don't like to hear that. I mean, it could be coincidental, man. Could be coincidental, man. I want to shoot him a couple bucks on the Cash App. Maybe get him to uh fuck. Maybe get him, maybe trick him to letting somebody know if he's all right or not. You know what I mean? I just had a feeling that maybe there would be a post, maybe there would be a video, maybe there'd be something around the holiday season, with everything going on and whatnot. I don't know. I had a feeling like, man, I think he might do something right here around the holiday. You know what I mean? Just to let everybody in the community know that he's still all right. He's just living his life away from YouTube. Because he did that before, man. He got off YouTube and it was like 7 months or something like that, and he finally came back, and that's when he got on that big run last time. But so I just figured, but it's been a minute now, man. It's been a long while. I don't know if it's been quite that long yet since he stepped off the tube, but hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he's just out there living his life, man. You know what I mean? I would just like to dispel the rumors, you know what I mean? You hear things and I don't want to hear them. Like, don't sound good, you know what I'm saying? Making me nervous. Not to mention, I'm curious about everything going on too, like uh his dad and his cousin and stuff, man. I don't know, man. I was pretty invested there, man, for a while. I know he went off on some other tangent, and started doing some other type of content that I wasn't really into, so I wasn't really around that much. But every once in a while, when I'd catch him on there early in the morning, he'd be talking about movies or music or cars or something like that. Like the old lives. I was like, oh damn, let me slide in here and say what's up to him real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the type that's really close to him. Like, I didn't talk to him every day or no shit like that. I'm not gonna act like I did. Our relationship was more online, on YouTube than not, to be honest with you. But I've talked to him behind the scenes a handful of times, and I don't know. Like I said, I could relate to the channel, So, and then a couple of weeks ago, I started hearing, crazy rumors that I know, I would hate to find them to be true, man. Either one. So, and I'm not going to spread them by, stating untrue facts here, but last month, right? Yeah. See, I'm not on Facebook like to talk about. Huh. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna kick him a couple bucks either way, man. I don't have nothing big like to send or nothing, but I figured maybe if I just kicked him like, $3, $4 or something, maybe he'd be like, hey, thanks, man. And then I'm like, cool, cool. We're good, we're good. I believe, I can't swear to it, but I believe he was perusing our chats. He was watching, He was not engaging. He wasn't chatting or, commenting or anything. Well, he was maybe under a alias for a while as well, but yeah, man, I'm just concerned, man. We have people just disappear and we don't know how they're doing, and we've spent countless hours watching and talking to them, on this app. And you build rapport with people, and when they just disappear, it's kind of like, damn, man, I wonder what happened with X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I was trying to think of dude that was on this channel all the time. I'm fucking drawing a blank, man. My dude, man, Hillbilly Gangster or whatever it was. Dang, man. And he had to get off the tube, but he's on behind the scenes sometimes. Dude was cool, man. So it was good to see that he was doing well, you know what I mean? But Dana Dane, Funk Congress, I heard that, man. I don't know who Pete Bailey is, man, but I probably shouldn't even said that name because who knows who it is, man. But hey, Dusty, good to see you, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. How's everything going good down your way? Alani, I said hi. I appreciate everybody that stops in, man. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel, especially if you make a chat, especially if you press any of the buttons, especially if you press any of the buttons. Oh, man. Lena or Brian, whichever. Whew. I don't know, man. I probably had to go with the elephants, but that's just me. Hell yeah, dog. Making that money, you heard me. We out here, boys. We out here. Strong family, on the move. Trying to be prosperous, you dig? I don't know. Close second be a giraffe, though, Something but the long neck on that jewel, man. You just want to bite their head clean off. But if I was on a desert island, I'd go for all elephants. Just fucking around. Oh, man. It was brutal, dude. Well, you heard, like, I hyped it up, too. Like, I was hyping it up. Yeah, Bama, Florida. Yeah, yep, Bama, yep. Hell yeah. Hillbilly Bama, yep. It's always good to hear, like, every once in a while he makes a post or something and, he's doing all right. At least he's out here kicking, you know what I mean? That's all, really. I don't need to know no details of what you're doing. I don't need to know that you mowed the grass or that you had the car washed last week. I don't need to know all that, man, But, I mean, if somebody was calling me up like, hey, man, I was washing the car last week, I'm going to be like, hey, motherfucker, don't tell me about it. No, but I'm saying, I don't need to know the details of everything that's going on. But it'd just be nice to know that you're breathing, That way we can dispel some of the rumors that are running around, man. Especially, like I said, kind of partial to the dude. Even though I wasn't real tight on the channel at the, close to the end of him getting off and stuff, but yeah, man. A lot of people in here we met there, dog, So, not to make a whole episode or nothing, but I don't know. Rest in peace, JB too, man. Jimmy Buckley. R.I.P. JB. That's another thing. That was something that happened early in my YouTube career. I didn't know Jimmy personally or anything like that. I spoke to him probably about 15 times behind the scenes. He was a strong supporter of my channel when we first got going, and he watched everything I did, commented on everything I did. He was over there talking to Corrupt, and Corrupt said, man, talk to my man Rock, man. He's a good dude. And that's all he wanted was somebody, to chat with, talk about problems and stuff like that. He knew I didn't have no way to really help him or anything. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He's no longer at the campfire in the evenings. So, It bummed the kid out, dude. It did. When that happened, it bummed the kid out. When I found out, you know, I can't remember who told me in the chat. I couldn't even believe. I was like, man, don't do that, man. Don't play like that. That's fucked up. Don't play like that. And he's like, no, man, I'm not playing. And I was like, damn, what? That shit fucked me up, dog. Starting to fuck me up a little bit right now. But you see what I'm saying to you? We build rapport with people, you know? These internet friendships are, you know, fleeting and all, and, you know, what do you call it? You know, it's digital, or it's an electronic type of a relationship across a device, you know? But at the same time, man, you talk to somebody and you're like, hey, man, this guy's all right. You wonder what's going, you know, you wonder after you ain't heard from him for a good while, you're like, damn, man, I wonder, I hope the dude's all right. That's all. Yeah, that's it. So, anyway, moving on. What else going on? What we did today? We did curls today. We didn't really, you know, we got after it, but not like a lot. You know, I had to go. I had to hurry up and get up the road, fill my prescription. But I had to go see a man about a horse. But definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight, chilling for a little bit. Like I said, the morning lives are cool, dude, and I like working out early in the morning. And we've had a lot of new people swinging into the early morning lives, but I know the evening lives kind of like where I'm gonna see more strong family than, you know, first thing 6 o'clock in the morning. First of all, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. So, but shoot, I think Crusted was live though. To be honest with you, I think Crusted was live when I went live this morning. Crazy as that is, man. I hadn't swung by there in a minute. I need to swing by there, just say what's up to the dude, see what he's doing. Last time I was in there, he's wearing that icy. He has a jacket. It's like, you know, like one of the blue zip up. You know, it's got like the little collar work jackets. You know, like the blue ones. I don't know. It's hard to explain, man, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But you know, it's like a work jacket. It has like a cuff, kind of like a Dickies kind of jacket. You know, it's kind of light with the insulated inside, and it has icy on it. Man, that thing's cool as shit. Remember with the big bear? Nikki Lee. Remember you used to get the slushies with the big bear? The ices, you know? I was like, damn, man, that coat's cool as shit, man. I like to have one. I like them coats anyway. I used to have one with the company name for the dude I work for, but I don't know what happened to it, man. It's been so many years now. And it'd be huge on me at this point, but phew. Hey, Swoosh, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I'm kind of setting my ways, man, but if anybody else wants to go over there and check out the channel, he's been working out, he said, check out his channel. Check out the workout, see what they're doing. It'd be different than what I'm doing, you know what I mean? What I work out and what he works out is two different things. So check out his channel as well. Somebody can drop his link in the chat too if you want to, buddy. But Swoosh is good people. He does a lot of shorts and videos and stuff. Been working out with his dad a lot. I think his dad drives truck, I think. So he probably gets it in when he can, you know. But they're getting a nice little setup going though. I seen that. They're getting a little bit of equipment put together for some home gym workouts. I'm at the local gym down here. It's private, not open to the public, but it's kind of like a middle of the road type gym, so it's not like got a lot of nice stuff, but it's got a decent amount of stuff for us to get a good workout in anyway. And I do something totally different. So if you want to check out some good home workouts, check out Swoosh 24. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Yeah. Appreciate you stopping in. Well, trying to think what else we got for the evening, but I don't really think we got much else for this evening that I can think of that, is pertinent to strong family business. Any new business? Anybody got any new business? New strong family business? Old business that needs to be discussed? I'm trying to think now, man. Oh, the Minnesota deal. I don't really want to talk about that. That shit's crazy, dude. No matter how you slice it, that shit is crazy. No matter what your feelings on the matter is. Wild situation, man. That's the thing, though. I don't know. It's so crazy, dude, because as U.S. citizens, we feel like we can do whatever the fuck we want to do, So, that's one thing. Especially when it comes to stuff like that, we feel like we're the military's boss, because we're civilians. That's the way it used to be looked at, too. Like, I remember when I lived next to Fort Hood, when I was younger, man, that's the way they made it out, like, that we were, like, super important to, of course, to the military as, the public or whatever. So, I don't know, man. Fucked up situation all the way around. What are you gonna do? Zrizzle for shizzle. Faux shizzle. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. We're just kicking it tonight. Trying to get a little bit of strong family incorporated into entertain a little bit of strong family tonight, We've been doing a lot of morning workouts, early morning. Hey, Dolly, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the gifts. Look, another 130 some points on the gifts. I don't know what that means, but we just did that. Maybe this morning, I think it was. The New Year 2026 gift we got was like 130 some points. Like, can't thank y'all enough for the jewels and the gifts and whatever they are. I'm not sure, but they help no matter what you do, man. For sure, they help. And you pushing buttons on this jewel, YouTube's like, oh, they think this dude's cool. So, thank y'all. Appreciate that, man. I need everything I can get, all the help I can get. You know what I mean? For sure. I gotta figure out how to hype it up too. I'm gonna go over to Corrupt's channel and hype one of his channels up. I don't know what you do. Like, I know you gotta slide it over, and then I don't know if you get hype points or if you gotta pay for them or what. Like, I have some hype points, but I don't know how much it costs to hype something up either. Soldier Boy. Oh, come on, man. We're trying to have a decent evening tonight. And like I've said, man, it's just been like some lackluster trying, dude. Like, you at least got to put forth a decent effort, Thanks, Dolly, for always reminding people. Braylon, good to see you. I'd say that's about a 50-50, ain't it? It's probably 50-50. But, hey, Soldier Boy, if you want to know, man, you can keep scrolling on to the next person and ask them. It's a silly fucking question. I'm not going to answer it, you dope. And that's what I said, man. There's no thought put into it, man. Like, if at least you would go and put some effort forth, like, hone a craft of being a dickhead, and you actually put some effort into being an asshole, but you don't. You come in with simple questions like that. I'm sure you probably rage out other people, man, by asking them silly questions like that, but you gotta try harder with an old ass man. You see the beard's fucking gray. Come on, man. You're gonna have to try harder with a dude like me, brother. Hone your craft and come back with something better than that. Shelby, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. That's awesome. Out in the Blue Ridge. Yeah. Not far from here. Not far from here. Like it's you're set out to get banned, huh? That's what you're doing? Like you're trying to. You want me to. You know I know how to do it, right? I'm not simple. Like I can just press two buttons and you'll never fucking chat in here again. You know what I mean? And that's how I run shit in here. I could do it simply. It won't be hard. But that's not what I'm trying to do, man. You know, we try to have a discussion here. But, you know, if you're going to continue down this path, then your mama's not going to appreciate that, bro. I'm telling you now. Your mom's not going to appreciate you speaking in that manner in public. And you wouldn't do it if she was sitting beside you. You wouldn't be in here talking all that stupid shit if your Aunt Jackie was in here or your Uncle Ted. You wouldn't. But since you think you're anonymous, hippopotamus, I don't fucking know. Anyhow. Good times were had by all. Good times were had by all. That's the problem though, man. Like, I do too much, man. I thought about this. You know? I do too much, man. You know, I try too hard. Actions, not distractions. Good to see you, bro. I try too hard, man. You're going to have to come with something better than that to get me going. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to get upset. Y'all know that. Usually I don't. There's only been like a handful of times that I've even addressed anything that's been said. But as far as it goes, man, like, you have to be funny, man. Like, if you're going to try to troll somebody, you're going to at least have to put some effort forth. You can't just come in the chat and be like, let me ask a stupid fucking question. Like, I'm not gonna bite on that. So I appreciate everyone, but you have to. I do a lot to do this channel, man. Like we try really hard. So if you're gonna come in here and talk, you gotta at least try hard. Like you gotta put forth some effort. I'm tired of it just being lazy. No talent. Hacks are coming in here. I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. Everybody chatting, hanging out with the kid. Strong family in here. And that's the strange thing as well, man. When you come into a chat and you see 15 moderators in the chat, like, if you just scroll back and you see like 10 moderators in the chat, why would you think that you could come in here? You know what I mean? Oh! Actions had 40K. You heard? Action put up 40K on a short. Riding bulls. The dude was on the back of the bull, man. He's riding that jewel, comes out to shoot, man. He was laid way back in the Cadillac, dog. He's laid way back. And he came out to shoot, man. The horse flipped over on top of him. Came back up onto his feet. He's still on that jewel fucking. I was like, holy mackerel. Yeah, I liked it and everything, man. Sound like somebody. Oh, somebody's out back behind the shack. Take one more. One more ain't never hurt anybody, man. I don't need it, but I'm pretty happy with it too for right now. We just gonna have to start. We gotta fucking slow down, you know, slow down. We don't have to smoke as much. It's kind of hard though, across like, you know, New Year's and all that. But I was telling them earlier, Actions, man, I got. Oh, Sticks, what's good, dog? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I pulled one out of there today like that, man. Big style, homie. Big style, homie. It's a cold world out here. I'm telling y'all. Be careful. Be careful. You're getting cotton mouth. Dang it. We put all the water into the vase. Oh yeah. Nah, you could tell. Hey man, I know, I know AI when I see it, buddy. I see it. I'm like, I'm ain't right with this, man. Like I seen this one, man. I can't remember who sent it to me, man. I can't remember who sent it to me, man. But it was big girls climbing, uh, those, uh, those, God bless the mountain climbing walls or whatever that they have in like the trampoline places and stuff. And they climb to the top and they're up there like, I can't come down. I can't come down. And then it's like, whoa! And it goes, boom, boom. It's crazy, dude. Oh, what, the green? No, I got brown eyes, I think. I appreciate you, though. Yep. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. It's called Cap Junkie. Or, no, sorry, Capped Out. But one of it is Cap Junkie, though. Like, part of it, one side of the strain's Cap Junkie, so, and I've had that before. And like I said, man, there was one in there like that, and there was one in there like that, dude. And I was like, what? Nice. Like I said, I felt like I got dapped up today, man. I feel like I actually, finally feel like I got my money's worth, kind of, sort of. Not really, but almost. You know what I mean? You always got to pay the man, of course. You're never going to get done with that. You're going to have to pay somebody extra somewhere. That's just what it is. But at least I got my medicine. I got my prescription filled, so I'm not freaking out. Like I said, like last night, man, Breathing Dude's cologne, man, I freaked out. I ain't even tell y'all about that. We didn't even talk about the going out last night. We talked about it this morning on the morning show, but me and the old lady went out. Everything was cool, man. I hadn't ate all day, and I had a margarita, So I was sipping on the margarita. I was eating chips and stuff. The tacos came, got me some Birria tacos with some dip, man. They were delicious. They put like nutmeg though, or something, or cumin or something like that. It has like I don't know. It has a weird spice to it though. At the end, it's not quite like a cinnamon flavor, but it is got like some kind of maybe like a cumin or something like that. But anyhow, I ate tacos. I finished that first one. We're sitting there, we're talking. Me and the old lady just, conversing back and forth, having a good evening. We don't really go out, so for us to go out on a date night, it's kind of rare. So we was just, enjoying the time together, Well, her friend was getting off work, so we waited for her to come. And, well, so I ordered another one, While we're waiting, of course, so I'm sipping on that. Her friend gets a beer. Everything's good, man. Well, in this place, man, the bar area where we're sitting at the tables at the bar, not at the bar itself, there's like a long bench that's like, like a booth kind of, but it's one-sided. And then it's a table and then two chairs on the sides of the table, right? So that you can sit there and then they sit in the booth, but it's like one long thing. Well, my old lady gets there and sits with her back in the booth. Well, I'm not going to sit beside her where we're not looking at each other when we're trying to talk and stuff, So I sit in the chair across from her, Which I hate that shit, and I tell her that all the time, man. Like, I gotta explain to her, like, you can't keep doing that to me, man. Like, she always tries to set me out in the aisle with my back to everybody that's in the place, But I try not to make a big deal out of it because, it's just my anxiety. It's just my whatever, dislike of people and not trusting people or whatever. I don't like to have people walking behind me. It makes me anxious as fuck, but I'm trying to like avoid, making the evening weird, Like there's a lot of times where I freak out in public situations because I don't like being around a lot of people. It makes me like feel claustrophobic and shit. And unfortunately, sometimes that ruins outings, And I can't stop myself from freaking the fuck out. Once I start freaking out, people start getting around me too close. They're unaware. They're unconscious of what the fuck they're doing. And They don't pay attention to you or respect your space or anything, dog. People in public don't give a fuck. Well, they come and set two dudes like right there, like, you know, at the table next to ours. So dude's like a good 4 or 5 foot from me, man. And I'm just like breathing in cologne, you know? And I'm like, nah, fuck nah, man. We ain't doing this, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and just keep smelling some fucking dude, man. Like, I can't do it. I don't know. I don't know if it was a little bit of alcohol or if it was, you know, like I started feeling kind of nauseous, like a little bit sick to my stomach and stuff. I started not feeling very well. So I don't know if it was that, like shortening my patience, you know. But dude was like, if he was stinking, dude, you just still want to get it. But it's cologne. I'm smelling a fucking man. You know what I mean? I ain't down with that, you know? Like, it's just like straight cologne in my face, man. I'm like, this dude must have took the bottle and shook it on him like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was fucking boofing, dude. So I tell the old lady, I'm like, let's get up and move, man. I'm done sitting here, man. You know what I mean? And she's like, why? And I'm like, trying not to explain to her, because this fucking dude smells, man. I want to move. So she's like, why? I'm like, because I want to move. I'm done sitting here. I'm done. When we get home, I explained to her why I needed to move the fuck away from there. But at the time, you know, well, I continually felt sicker as the night went on. You know, we sat there. Her friend had a beer. We talked, and you know, we had a pretty decent time or whatever. But I just started feeling like hot and nauseous. It was fucked up, man. Like I said, this morning I got up to go to the gym. I was throwing up and carrying on, man. It was brutal, dude. We made it to the gym, though. We did. I was up 4 o'clock this morning yakking. Got back up at 5 when I'm supposed to be getting ready, yakking. Yeah, exactly. And then, so now I got my back to fucking everybody. This dude smells like, I mean, like he's sitting right beside me. You know what I mean? Like I can't get away from the smell. Like I turn my head. I can't even catch a breath without catching a breath of cologne, you know? It's like, fuck this, man. I'm not sitting here. I told our waitress, I said, bring the check, man. Bring the check, man. The old lady's like, my daughter bug in the bathroom. The old lady's like, my daughter bug in the bathroom. It's like, okay, well, there's bugs in the house. Like, there's bugs everywhere. Like, what are you talking about? It's not like there's food and shit left out or something like that. It's raining like a motherfucker too, so shit's coming in, you know, trying to get out the rain. We probably could have ants too, because it's warm as shit. Look, I ain't got no heater going or nothing, man. It's like been like 60 something degrees. The only reason I even had my hoodie on was because I was trying to, you know, keep my hair from getting wet coming in. But that was it. It's just raining. My old lady and daughter be freaking out about bugs, man. Like, look, I don't like bugs neither, but at the same time, man, like, ants and stuff like that, that's what happens, man. We live in the middle of a fucking field. You know, it's not like we live in, even if you live in apartments and stuff, it's still, there's bugs everywhere. It's not like the house is infested or some shit. Not to mention what I'm going to do about it right now. There ain't nothing I can do right now. I'm on live. Anyhow. I heard that. Damn, dude. It's been crazy warm up here, dude. It's been like damn near springtime up here, man. It's been like 60s, like low 60s and stuff. It's kind of fucking weird because last time it was like that, it snowed its ass off, but I hope it don't do that. I was looking at that one thing that Wesley Mitchell told me about. I forget what his name is. The Max, dang, he's a weather dude, man. He's got his computer all set up and stuff with radar and all kinds of stuff, man. Max, damn, I forget what his name is. Wesley Mitchell told me about him, but it's a younger dude that does the weather, and he's had a thing that shows like the cold weather coming down to the south. So I don't know how we ain't had it. I guess we're still on the other side of it still yet. It's got to be on the way though, because it was cold as shit around here. Now all of a sudden it's like 60s. It's weird as hell. Trying to make everybody sick. But yeah, we had a good time last night. Unless y'all was wondering. I mean, I definitely felt sick this morning. I didn't enjoy the food and the drink, screwing my stomach up. And I don't know. I'm not much for public to begin with, so there's no news there that, you know, I got uncomfortable and anxious in a fucking crowded environment. But the old lady went out of there and went to the claw machine. Like they have a whole store that's in the mall, right? Like, you know how malls are. It's like them little stores, you know, and then it's inside, you know, mall, like old 90s mall. You know what I mean? And they have the little stores or whatever. One whole store is just claw machines. The whole store is claw machines. And the old lady, she's like really good at the claw machines. Every time she plays the claw machine, she brings something home. It's crazy. And you know, it's just luck. Like, the claw machine grabs and holds on to it, you know, whatever, once every 200 times or whatever it is. And somehow she still pulls them out of there. Like I said, she used to win tickets off of the radio when she used to listen to the radio. Shoot, one time we won like 2 sets of tickets. Like, it was a festival and they were giving away tickets for like the whole week. And she won 2 times and used her sister as the other person, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's been hot there too. Yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to fall off here, man, but it's been nice. It just sucks when it starts to get cold again after it's been nice like this, because winter ain't over, that's for damn sure. We still got some cold air to come, man. Unfortunately. And in Virginia, it snows more in like February and March than any time, for real. But man, it seems like everybody on here on YouTube's from Virginia or damn Texas, don't it? It's crazy. I never noticed that until after I got on here. I knew death was and all that, but well, look, I don't have nothing to drink. I got cotton mouth bad. We're pretty much done for the evening. I'm glad everybody that stopped by. Good to see a bunch of strong family tonight. Good to see new people in here. With 20 likes, man, we had to have some people that rolled through, man, that didn't chat. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that don't comment, that watches this stuff, you know, and if you're at this point on a replay, you're awesome, dude. If you watched every minute of the dang video to get to the end, or if you just fast forward to the end to hear me say, be good to yourself, don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time, then you're a champ, for sure. I appreciate everything that you do for a kid, man. Supporting the channel, commenting or not, chatting in the lives or not, just watching. That's what helps, man. You know, at the end of the day, the more people that watch, the more people they're going to send to watch. So the more times people send us the gifts like that, Dolly and who else sent me stuff, man? Dang it. Swoosh, you know, and then countless others that do it all the time as well. Sending the gifts, that helps me because it's another interaction. Hitting that button where it's got like the things that come up, the smiley faces and the hearts and the party whistles and all that, man. If you hit that, thank you, and then you ain't even got to chat or nothing. Get in the chat and let anybody know you're here. You can just hit that button a bunch of times, man. That helps the kid. And that ain't spamming. You can hit that as many times as you want. You know, as well as any of the other buttons that you may see. If you do any of that, you don't know how much it means to the kid, for real. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, most likely early in the morning, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We got a burpees in the morning, early morning burpees. So join us, won't you? Oh, and I almost forgot. We didn't do it like correct intro. Good evening. Okay. Now we got that out the way. Just think that was earlier when we first started. the Good Evening Show. All right, y'all. Look, I'm out of here. Be good to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am. Tell your loved ones you love them. Try to be nice to yourself, man. Try to be nice to the people that surround you, you know? And if you're nice to yourself, we haven't talked about this in a while, but if you're nice to yourself, it'll be easier to be nice to the people that surround you. You know what I mean? So be good to yourself. And always remember, man, I'm not telling you how to live. I'm trying to remind myself more than anything of these things at the end of the show, man. I try to, a little mantra for myself almost to remind myself to tell my loved ones that I love them and try to be nice to people, don't be a dick, that sort of thing. Things of this nature. All right, look, I'm out of here. Till next time, God willing and the creek don't rise. Bicycles!